It said that they were. I was reading through the comments. I do hear your guys' comments. I do um, listen to comments when my live stream was going live. 7 minutes after from then, I was actually just in the living room watching a program with my dad, and we were watching a famed musician, and he was playing these really cool Ford. Yes, I am live. I'm so sorry for it being so late. I told you guys I'd probably do it around 7:30. What happened was um, Thursday nights are, yeah, Thursday nights are when my dad and I go out to eat. So, yeah, Joel should be coming in here in a few minutes. My mom is playing GTA. Wow, there you go. So, I don't have a tool to review, and I wanted to take the day because I was kind of tired. Um, I didn't really have anywhere to go. I did figure out in hindsight that, lol, she crashed. Yeah. I found out that after I had been doing work out, doing, well, work is in live videos, um, that I had hit every single store in one day, so I didn't have any content for today. And the trip to Tractor Supply is going to come very shortly. I also had to help my father out with something, so he's wanting to get rid of some junk. I know I gotta do stuff for him and I gotta do stuff for you guys. If anybody, because Joel, yuck. Yeah, I missed Jiggy's stream. Why did he only stream for like 4 minutes? I was out eating dinner when. Here's the thing about me streaming in restaurants. I don't want to. It's too loud and no one's gonna be able to hear me. So I have to do it from either my room, soon to be my daily driver, and of course I won't be. I will not vlog when I'm driving. I love to laugh. No matter what happens, I will be going live, trying to every day. But if not, then you guys have Jiggy. So I try to do it every day. I'm surprised Joel's not here. Some of my other subscribers aren't here either. My mom does not know. I can't do it. Believe me, a lot of people in my town don't know how to drive. We witnessed that on the way home. So yeah, we ended up having to work on some stuff this evening that took a little longer than usual. Um, our yard, we're prepping our yard for spring. So mowing season and everything, so I can do mowing vlogs. Um, that and I was gonna go live earlier, but I was working on stuff. I had to go get. She embarrassed. I had to go get power steering fluid, which my power steering fluid was empty or almost completely empty. Oh my gosh. Well, don't do that. Just kidding. Uh, okay. Yeah, I asked Jiggy not to make a video. Well, I requested because I wanted to watch it. And usually on Thursday nights, we blur blah. Oh God. So give me 1 second to compose myself a minute. So yeah, we went out to eat, and they didn't want me filming in there. Understandably, they didn't want me filming in there. But here's the deal. Also, I don't really like watching. I don't like filming myself eating. It's just kind of, to me, it's just kind of gross. It's kind of weird. Having people like sitting there watching me eat. That's kind of weird. Other YouTubers don't have a problem with it, but I just, unless if I'm at a restaurant, like I was tonight, I don't want to have people think that I'm staring at my phone while I'm eating. That's weird. Um, no, because it's just weird. I do it at home. I'm not doing it at restaurants. It's just weird. And they know that I'm not FaceTiming because there's no other person. That's even weirder. So, I'll do it at my house. I'm not doing it in a public place. Because people like stare at me. I just don't do it in public. It's not a phobia really. It's it's just weird. It's not like it makes me uncomfortable. It's weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird because everyone's like, "Why are you staring at your phone while you're eating?" You know. Nah, it's not embarrassing. It's just you think now. It's only because you're doing a video. Now, if you were reading a book or something on your Kindle or whatever, that's totally normal. But um, so did you guys enjoy the Harbor Freight video that I promised? Right. That's exactly it. You know what's weird is that people haven't figured out though that most people are vlogging in restaurants now. Ask any other YouTuber, they're doing it. So you would think it'd become normal now, but apparently not. So yeah, I am thinking of changing the name of the channel to Ford Tour Reviews and Blogs or Vlogs because they do a lot of vlogging. People still like vlogging for some reason. That's weird. Vlogging is like really, really old. I mean, really old. Well, I mean, I'm waiting for more people to watch too. Um, I'm looking for likes, and I'm wondering what questions you guys have for me today because usually I get quite a few questions during the chat that people have. The only one. Yeah, camera's blurring up again. Man, if you can make my day even better than the burger that I just ate, I'm gonna be surprised. I had a burger at that restaurant, and it was a now I'm not going to be going live tomorrow during the daytime because I had just heard that I've got to go out and do a side job for somebody. We will be live in the evening. Excuse me. Excuse me for just 1 second. But we were going to, well, I went out to a store after eating dinner with my father. Now, dang it. I was going to do a vlog. No, I'm not dead. I can't say the same for... Well, never mind. I kind of lied a little bit when I said that I didn't go anywhere today. That's not entirely true. What happened today was I get up. This is so bad. It's so dumb I can't even make it up. I got up today, and what happened was I got over... Ouch. Ford's back. I'm back. So, what happened today... Let's talk about cars for a minute, because this is what happened to me directly today. So, I got into my car, and... Hello, welcome to Ford's Tour Reviews. I'm so sorry for the very late live stream. He's here. He's here. I told you guys I'd be going live. I'm not dead. If I was dead, I wouldn't be talking. Or that would be really freaking creepy. But, so, here's what happened today. So, I'm not going to disclose quite what my vehicle is, but I will say this about cars. I'm that boring. It's not you. It's me rambling and going on for a long period of time. It's not you. It's just some people say that my voice can put them to sleep. I mean, I can contest to that. They literally say that. So, so I did say earlier in the vlog. No, I was actually tired. LOL. Hey, if so that's why there were 2 people viewing. I couldn't figure it out. Ford, why? Ford, why what? So, something you guys should know, on Saturday evening, I will try to go live at a later time, but I'm gonna be in a place that I'm not gonna have my media devices at all. No, I'm not going to a courthouse. I'm just not going to be live. And I'm not dead. Let me say it in Harrison Ford's voice. I'm not dead. Knock it off. Whoops. Oops. So I did say earlier in the vlog, I gotta get back to what I was saying. Not that this isn't fun, but I want you guys to hear about this. So, I got into my mystery vehicle today. And, I got it in, it started it, I needed it to go take it for a drive. And I heard this constant whining. Not from you guys, but in the vehicle. Turns out, it was my power steering pump. Very fortunately, the way my vehicle is designed, I didn't completely burn up the power steering pump. Thank goodness. But I found out why it was making such a high-pitched whine. It was out of fluid, so I had to take a relative's vehicle over to the hardware or the auto parts store, which I really should have filmed. Had to buy, we use Prestone. I don't know what else you guys use, but it's pretty much the same stuff. But we had to use it in the power steering pump. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough that this thing was bone dry. There was nothing in it. Thank goodness I didn't take that thing with me to the advance. I'm still here. So that's my day of almost completely frying my power steering. Hopefully you guys had a better day than I did. No, it's like the vehicle that I own is like the cargo vehicle we take things and haul things around with. So I'm not dead. Yeah. So, moral of this story, do not let your power steering pump run dry. Had I had done this a couple more months, my vehicle probably would have needed extensive repair. And I mean extensive repair. The next thing I want to do on that vehicle that really does suck, man. I'm sorry. Can you not ask off? You can always ask off. I don't know. It also hurt my hand today. We got home from dinner. I had a barbecue bacon cheeseburger. We get home, and the first thing that happens to me... That sucks. My hand's not dead. My hand is still working. It's just cut. Fortunately, it didn't bleed that much when it got cut, but that's why you should wear gloves when you're handling wood. I got splintered. The reason you also didn't see me earlier was because I was also in the shower. Well, cut equals dead. No, I still have movement. I can still move all 5 of my fingers. More money. Yeah, I hear you on that. I really do feel for you on that. They do need to give more overtime. A shower. No, that was about 4 hours ago. So like I said earlier, you guys will probably see me go live Saturday night, but it will be a live stream. It's not going to be around, I'm hoping it won't be too long. 24-hour. Oh my gosh. Wait, 24-hour work shift? I thought that was illegal. Unless requested. So, yeah, I missed Jiggy's stream. I don't know what happened to Jiggy's stream. I missed it yesterday, too. In fact, I don't want to... Hey, I mean, that's making really good money. Hold on 1 second, guys. I want to make sure that Jiggy's stream isn't going on. Dadgummit. Unbox Warehouse uploaded. My brother-in-law apparently is doing something. My brother-in-law is apparently doing something. I'll be seeing him tomorrow. Saturday. Is it wrong if I say that I don't want it to be Thursday? Is that so wrong? I don't want it to be Thursday. I want it to be Friday already. No, I want it to be Saturday. Nope, America. Yeah. We're good at a lot of things, but not everything. I didn't ever tell you guys about this, but I've got a cheap piece of junk tape measure. This is the biggest piece of junk I've ever owned. I got this, I kid you not, I got this. Really? Because it said 70 at my local Harbor Freight. You know, I almost went and bought it. Man, I kicked myself in the rear end after I left Harbor Freight. I could not believe I was that stupid. I almost bought it. I'm not even kidding. Email sent it to you. You're signed up for the Harbor Freight coupons. Oh, I'll get it later. I'm not even kidding. I need a drill in my toolbox. Awful. Really bad. I will use my dad's Ryobi, but I swear I will not. See what today is. So 10 more, 10 more days? Monday can't wait. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I would love to have one of those. And if they're as good as everyone says that they are, I may jump at the chance. $60 for a drill? Yeah. I'm actually I'm wondering, because I'm kind of leaning towards, not quite sure why it keeps cutting out. Hopefully YouTube fixes this. Yeah, I'm totally thinking about getting one of those at some point. And I tell you guys what, if you ever buy something from Tool Bench Hardware, this thing is the biggest piece of garbage I've ever used. It's made by a company by Tool Bench Hardware. This thing is junk. This tape is junk. I retracted this one time and the whole thing busted. I am never buying one of these again. This thing is trash. I'm throwing it in the trash. It's junk. I can't even believe it was a stocking stuffer, I believe, for me. Welcome to Fort's Tool Reviews, to the new viewer. Freebie one's going on right now. 25 feet. Yeah, I want to get a really good tape measure. The problem is, I procrastinate every single time I go over there. It's like when I was over there to get the wrenches. Stanley Fat Max. Time me out. I don't know. You can try. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. Yes, the Stanley Max is a good one. Stanley makes some really good tools, and Stanley is more recently priced, I've found, than Black & Decker is. I'm kidding. But, so Saturday, for those of you who are just joining us, Saturday we'll be having a very, very late live stream because I'm going to be at event where I can't have my phone So we will be there probably very late. Everyone's coming in now. Everyone's coming in. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a tripod. Actually, I'm not thinking. I am going to get a tripod. The thing is, blurry camera. The thing is, very blurry camera. I am trying to get one from Amazon or Walmart. Hey, Tammy. Sorry about the late live stream, guys. I was out at a restaurant and I asked them if I could record and they said no. So, they reserve that right. I reserve the rights to my channel. I don't get flagged by YouTube. So, to go back to Joel's question, yes, the Bauer series. I'm good. How are you? To go back to the Bauer series, I totally understand that. And it's totally worth it. Bauer only one. You're getting a really good paycheck, better than I could. I am turning 24 this year. Dreams and Fiber, hello. Yes, I am 24 almost this year. I'll be 24 this July. I am 23 and a half. Hey man, I mean, the little bit of extra bulk money to keep under the belt is good. Believe me, if I had that paycheck, I'd be at Harbor Freight way, way more often. It's basically a chat video because I came on late. Thank you. Thank you for that. This video is basically just chatting. I don't have any tools to review tonight, so I promised everyone that I would get on a live stream yesterday, and we went out to eat tonight. We went to a barbecue burger place in my local area, and I wanted to record in the restaurant, but my father and the restaurant manager didn't want me to record, so that's why the video's late. Here I can record whatever the heck I want, but Tennessee, I live in Tennessee. No, I'm not gonna say that. I went to Lowe's today, and you're right about all the lawnmowers are on clearance. Yeah, they usually are on clearance this time of year. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get rid of their winter stock. They're not going to send. Here's how the mowing stuff works at the factories. So east. I'm east. But let me get back to the Dreams and Fiber, because she's making a very good point here. So if you guys want to buy lawn equipment right now, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to do one question at a time, because I got 4 people. Dreams and Fiber. I went to Lowe's today, and you're right, all the mowers are on clearance with the part of the leaf collection that comes with it. Yes. I'd rather not disclose that. That's privacy reasons. But let's go back to what she was talking about. Let's get back to tools. Yes, right now, if you guys are in the market for a lawnmower or a weed eater or a leaf blower at Home Depot or Lowe's or Harbor Freight, buy it now. Go get it now. Don't wait. Look, they're gonna wait until after Easter. I guarantee you, this happens every year. Every year. They will run sales for the first. Oh, for the love of Pete. Blurry camera. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Hold on. right now is the best time to buy. Okay? Mowing season is starting up. If you're wanting to turn this into a business, right now is a good idea to liquidate the assets and get the mower. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it runs on gas, battery, solar. Doesn't matter. Totally worth it right now. I didn't say that. I'm not going to disclose too much personal information on this platform. YouTube is getting a little more strict with their stuff on what you can do on here, and I don't want to get flagged. Now, let's go back to Dreams in Fiber real quick, because I want to get into this. She asked a very good question. The leaf collection that comes with it, guys. We bought a lawnmower like that, and for the money, the only problem I have with the leaf collections that they're making, it depends on what brand you get. If you get Cub Cadet, you're screwed. I'm sorry. And I hate saying that, but we've seen people in the neighborhood, Ford. We've seen people in the neighborhood, they've been using these bagger attachments. And the problem is, Cub Cadet has engineered these stupid things to be too small. And I'm not trying to say that to be insulting to them. I'm saying from personal use, it's a problem. If you go to any other... Well, let's go back in time for a minute. Back in the early 2000s, Snapper, a brand we all know, built in America, yada yada yada. They made really decent lawnmowers, and they made really big, what they called a baggin' wagon, apparently. Now that was a tool for leaf collecting. Now we have the little tiny baggers that hold maybe 5 pounds, and you're using a lot of gasoline. Are these things worth it? I've used one, and I'm going to say no. I'm not married. Single. Not married. I'm not married. So, like I said, guys, I'm trying to filter out questions from people. No, that's okay. A lot of people ask me that. Yeah, I'm not married. I wish. Believe me, if I was married, my wife would have been on camera by now. Because she wouldn't get away from that. She wouldn't get away from Ford tool reviews, believe me. I cannot figure out for the life of me why this camera wants to keep blurring me out. So, any other questions? Now, one of these questions that I was wondering about, we are actually right now currently in the market for an electric Ryobi weed eater. The reason we're deciding to buy this is because I was talking with my father, who helps me with yard care, and the only problem I have with his weed eater is it stinks. I have to use his weed eater. It stinks, man. I don't like gas and oil. I do yard care seasonally, and I'm also doing some other stuff on the side. But I can't even emphasize how jeez. New bench time. You buying a new tool bench? Yay, everybody's messaging me right now as I get home from eating food. And I don't care. I'm on Facebook Live. I'm talking to you guys. Oh, you mean like the old bench? Yeah, that thing broke. That was a piece of junk. I knew it was a piece of junk, but it was fun to build. Hey, I'll tell you one thing though, those 7/16 bolts that I used, blocking, I haven't blocked anybody. But that's another reason why I bought all these ratchets, is because mowers break. The Ryobi is cool, but if you can, I mean, my store sometimes does. My store does sometimes. Hold on a minute. See ya. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. It's not you guys that's I'm having an issue with right now. It's the comment chat. It keeps fading in and out. I just want it to show everything. Because I want to see me. I want to see your comments. And it's doing it again. The Ryobi is cool, but sometimes, if you can, I mean, my store sometimes does, but I would try to test the machine before I buy and watch a few reviews. Yeah, I've been watching a couple of reviews about the Ryobi. The one thing I hate about that particular weed eater is it's so dang expensive. It's $120, $130. And the problem I have with it is that's no, please don't block anybody. Only if it's getting really out of hand. Going back to what I was saying, the problem is with Ryobi, when is the last time you guys have ever seen a sale on a Ryobi product? Well, the batteries are compatible. Yeah. But, again, you know, this would benefit a lot of people. Now, a lot of people were asking if this was worth the money if you didn't have a lot of Ryobi packs, battery packs, and I sat there and I thought, are you kidding me? Because it depends on what kind of yard work you're doing. Is Coac gonna play? Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. We literally were going to buy one for one of my relatives because she doesn't like gasoline very much. Was it a different person? No negativity in here, guys. Come on. We're talking about tools, not hate. Well, if the last time you saw one of these, I'm sorry for being so tired. I'm full of supper and had a large potato and partially A, I'm full of food, and B, I'm tired as crap. I had to do a lot of rigorous stuff before it got dark. And if that's true about the Ryobi sales, then I'm pretty much screwed, and I'm going to have to find something else. The good news is I do have something I can fall back on. I know Black & Decker sells one of those battery-powered ones for around $80. The only problem is all of the Black & Decker stuff that we've bought has either stripped, broken. And I'm not saying that this is with every Black & Decker tool. I'm just saying that this is what we've had experience. Now, granted, I should say, we have been using these tools for a long time. Yeah, they usually do. I'm not blocking anybody. I'm not blocking anybody. Everybody's welcome here. I don't care if it's two different people. I'm not blocking anybody. I don't care if it's two of the same people. I'm not blocking anybody. Going back to my thing, no more asking if I'm going to block anybody. So, free speech. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just really tired and I'm trying to answer questions about tools. I really am not trying to be this way, but I'm not blocking anybody for exercising their First Amendment right. Going back to the Weed Eater, the problem I have is this. There's so many different brands. The cheapest one, surprisingly, is Black & Decker. Why everything else that Black & Decker makes right now is not cheap remains a mystery. Here's the problem I have. Why are you scared? Let me ask one question real quick. Is the I Hate Unpredictable Gamer and the Broken Unpredictable Gamer, are these the same guy? It's not worth the money. I mean, you're right, it's pricey, and it's not worth the money. If it's battery powered, I figured. Guys, here's the thing. The reason I'm not a huge advocate of buying a really expensive battery powered Weed Eater as opposed to a regular one is if it gets left out in the rain, it's toast. There's no reviving it. There's no arguing about that point. The problem I have is that people will go out and buy these. They'll get the most expensive one. They'll leave it out in the rain, and they'll take it back wanting a warranty return. No. They don't need to keep these out in the yard. I can keep from doing that. I don't know why everyone else can't. We have a shed for all of our tools. That's why Redbeard chose Den, because he didn't. You'll get that 1 sub back. Don't worry about it. I got 4 people watching. Going back to the spring equipment, yeah, if you guys want a Weed Eater and you want to spend not a whole lot of money, Black & Decker, but if you really want to go all out, Ryobi. You've heard Redbeard, you've heard him say stuff about Ryobi. He's not joking. I wish he was joking. He's not joking. I've used a Ryobi drill. Believe me, he's not joking. That sucker's got a lot of torque. That thing has almost as much torque as an Impact. Almost. Not quite. Impact has just a little more torque. But as for that, I am going to get into conference with the person I work with in lawn care and see if we can make that happen. Yay, we got someone new here. Let me see if I can pronounce your name. Chateau Mary. Welcome to the stream. I'm Ford, and we're talking about tools. That's what we do on this live stream. If you have any tool questions for me, brand, make, model, any question that's related to tools. Yeah, we're doing that again. I have a Ryobi drill, and I have Ryobi drills will kick the snot out of any job. Always. Every time. We have a Ryobi drill and Impact. And if you guys are new here, smash that like button. They work. They have a crap load of torque. I'm pretty shocked, actually, that they could put that much power in that small of a motor. You keep saying that they do that every day. I don't think they reattach that way. No, never mind. I'm not getting into that. PG. Gotta remind old Ford that it has to be PG. Ryobi, that's why they made the battery powered weed eater, was to beat the competition and see if they can put the same torque motor in the weed eater. Harbor Freight and Bauer Tools. Yeah, I'm a huge investor in Harbor Freight and Bauer Tools. And well, I don't have a Bauer yet. I've heard they've redone some of the stuff. Hercules is redoing some stuff. I am in the market for a drill driver. The problem is, Lynx weed trimmer. Yeah, Lynx, I haven't heard a whole lot about that brand. If it's battery operated, I may give it a look at. I built a toolbox with my Ryobi. I want to try with the Bauer. The Bauer and the Ryobi are basically two different branding, and they're pretty much the same. Well, I mean, it's views, so... But going back to Dreams in Fiber... Oh, for Pete's sake. I want to try with Bauer tools soon. Yeah, Bauer... 32s, seriously, when are you purchasing the Bauer? When I make up enough money. I'm not even kidding you guys. Okay. I will not do that. Let's put this into perspective. I need a drill. Okay? I can't use relatives' tools forever, right? I'm waiting till I get here's what I'm thinking. Either I get a combo coupon, which they're never going to release. I can tell you that. That's really disgusting. I get one of those magical Harbor Freight 20% off coupons in the mail and save up a crapload of money. Or, what are your car uses? I do a little bit of everything. I'm not doing that. Man, you're getting nasty. Like, really nasty. That's nasty. Free speech, but man, let's ease off the nastiness. Just for a minute. Tools. We're here for tools. What are your tool uses? Do you do car work, woodwork, act? I do basically DIY stuff, so I don't invest too much. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. We do fix our own vehicles, for the most part, unless it's major. We do oil changes ourselves. I actually bought the Harbor Freight ratcheting wrenches. If you keep watching my channel, we do that. We do change our oil. My dad has invested in Craftsman and Stanley tools, and I decided to go with a different brand because I don't have anything against Stanley and Craftsman, but we want to decipher whose tools is whose. So I chose Pittsburgh. That, and they're more affordable. Well, more than Craftsman, around the same for Stanley, but you guys are going way too quick. Some company over. I've got to go. And I could see, if I get some extra, I could send you a new tool. Yeah, I mean, if you guys, well, I do like to do the buy them myself and check them out. I'm not against that. I'm wanting to get some more views under my belt before we do that. That, and I don't do as much as everyone thinks I do. As far as needing tools, I just buy them, review them, and see if people want to buy them. You know, that's not me saying that I don't do DIY work, and that's not me saying that I don't do that stuff, but usually I'm with somebody who doesn't want to be on camera. So maybe when the car reveal is here, we can do that. Shockingly, Walmart sells some decent tools. Their HyperTough brand is pretty decent. I've heard some stuff. We got a new viewer here. Diamond Drain and Sewer, welcome. Welcome to Ford's Tool Reviews. I'm Ford, and if you have any questions about tools, man, type them in the comments section below and we will try to answer it as best to our ability. Shockingly, Walmart sells some decent tools. They're going back to Walmart. Yeah, you would think that Walmart really wouldn't sell very good tools. They sell some pretty decent tools. I'm surprised that Walmart still sells Stanley stuff, to be honest with you, and Black & Decker. And Walmart is probably going to be one of the best deals you can get outside of Harbor Freight. So, and the reason for that is pretty much because, well, save money, live better, Walmart, Harbor Freight, lowest prices guaranteed. But I find it really funny, like, if you try to price match over at Harbor Freight, they ask you where you're price matching from, and then you say Walmart, and they just look at you funny. Because some people over at Harbor Freight don't know that Walmart sells tools. But they do. They very well do. I'm big on flashlights. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah. Harbor Freight has a very decent freebie magnetic backing flashlight. I've been using a brand called, what is it called? It's black, Solera something. My dad buys one of the generic store flashlights. Everbright is good. Freakin' Reviews, if you guys check out James White's channel called Freakin' Reviews, he actually just did a review on an LED flashlight like a police officer would use. It's a telescoping one. There are so many different variations of tools like flashlights now, like auto, home and use, car, lots of them. Fix my sack. Dude, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I ain't getting near that. No. Yeah, Harbor Freight, here's the misconception that a lot of people have about Harbor Freight. Me being a Harbor Freight purchasee, I do have a couple of tools that I can talk about. So we went to my local, I'll do this afterward, after I answer this. Wow, that's really getting gross. That's nasty. I'm not doing that. I will do tool reviews, but I will not do that. Yeah, it seems pretty legit off the shelves. Yeah, the thing about flashlights is this. Stores everywhere, even Advanced Auto Parts, are going to sell really... That's disgusting. Blech. Oh, jeez. Flashlights. That's what we were talking about. Flashlights. Flashlights are getting really good. Very good. Yes. I will not do that. I am not a medical practitioner. That is not my field. Yes. You have my attention. I just kind of... Here's the thing. I'm not going to get too irritated at this. But here's the thing. Remember what I said about YouTube looking at everything? They're looking at all of this right now. I'm kind of getting a little irritated because now I'm trying to answer questions and I'm thinking that people are typing questions. This kind of... how do I say this without being super mean? I'm expecting the next comments to be coming a question. That's not about that. This... Oh, God. It's not nasty. You got... Yes. I'm kind of wondering... Here's the thing. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean, but YouTube is watching every single thing that's being posted on here. And they very well could flag my channel. I can take 1 or 2 questions of this, or maybe one, but this is getting kind of excessive. Wouldn't one think? Well, I mean, you're posting about private parts. I mean, what are they gonna do? Kids watch YouTube too. Old people watch YouTube. Parents watch YouTube. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny until the parents report it. I'm just saying. It's not funny then. Yes, we're trying to talk about flashlights, but we're getting off the topic of tools. We're talking about something that the tools are just getting into woodworking. It's a oh god, I can't see my viewers. If it becomes tools, let's do vlogs tool. I do vlogs, but right now we are vlogging. That's what we're doing right now. This is a vlog. It's a question vlog. But we're talking about stuff that here. We're talking about stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with tools. And YouTube is watching all of this. If he keeps it up, then yes. I'm going to have no choice. If he keeps it up, yes. Because and I don't mean just today. Okay? I don't do gross stuff on my channel. Ford Tool Reviews does not endorse any of this stuff. We endorse tools. We endorse in empowering the community. And when people read those comments, it makes them kind of wary to watch the channel. And I'm kind of afraid to ask what the fascination with this is. You can be clean and make me laugh. I find it humorous. There's a very fine point to how many times you should post something like that, if at all. By being funny and clean. You can find something. I'm switching. Okay. We lost a viewer now. Probably the person who asked me the question, and I'm having to deal with this. It's not me being mean, it's me being strict. It's me trying to adhere to YouTube's guidelines so that they don't take my channel down. And it's the same on everyone else's channel. You can call the CEO of YouTube and they'll tell you. Joel's question. DOX, no. DOX, you should really get to woodworking. It's a good hobby. Yes, it is. No, it's fine. It's just, it's funny a couple of times and then it gets ridiculous. You can milk a joke, you can make a joke, but you can also milk one. Milking is a little too much. Believe me, I live around family that cracks jokes like that sometimes. Means he goes bye-bye. Yeah, I know. If it becomes even more of an issue, then mods do what you gotta do. But we want to keep it family friendly here. I don't know, is it just me, but does anybody else like reading this stuff? Like, when somebody posts like stuff like that? Remember that person that did a comment, a really rude comment, and I said block? Not him, the other guy. The other guy that... Locator up and running. He's blocked. No, wait. If he keeps it up, we'll have to. Guys, do what you see fit. I don't know what to do. We're here to talk about tools, and somebody has to come in here. They have to talk about stuff like that. It's back to tools. Thank you. Oh God. It's it's funny for a few times, and then it gets ridiculous. Okay, so we need to Ford's tool reviews, not Ford's getting off into weirdness. You need to buy welding gloves. What brands are you looking at? The only real here's the other main thing. The only time that it gets really uncomfortable is if Jiggy's watching, because I know he watches YouTube with his kids. Jiggy's not watching, but like I said, it's ridiculous. Anyway, back to tools. You're right. Yeah, their tools are great. I mean, are tools good to buy? Is the is the sun bright? Yes. I'm putting it up to an analogy. No, tools are bought so that when you need to fix something, you don't have to call a buddy up to fix it. You could do it. Tools are a great investment, depending on what your rate of return is with them. Or just general to have around the house, or the car, or the truck, or whatever you drive. What was your last project? So, my last project, automotively, I had to, need to fix my bed. It always breaks. Let me answer this question, then I'll answer your question. Because I really can help you with that. I can help you with that. I know exactly how to fix that problem. I may need a little more information from you on what's wrong. Dadgum chat room. It hides. Am too big. My last project. So today I was driving and I found out why my power steering was whining on my vehicle, which will not be disclosed until 10,000 subscribers, or 5,000, I haven't decided yet. And I had to put more steering fluid in it. I had to drive it for a few minutes to get it into what's known as the power steering sump. And then I had to, I had to fix it. I can say Tillman's and Black Stallion Lincoln Miller are good. Haven't tried the Vulcan. Vulcans have a really good review. Chucky 2009 actually did a video. Is the plasma cutter? I don't know about the plasma cutter. That's a question I would ask for Redbeard, but he may not know either. I would say, here's what my philosophy is. I would look up some reviews on the tool. I don't have really a need for a plastic cutter or a plasma cutter. But here's what I would do. I would try it, or I would talk to Harbor Freight and see if you could rent it. If you can rent it, that would be great. And then you could try before. It's basically a try before you buy. Of course, you may have to pay for a protection fee in case it gets damaged. But yeah, I say it's he did a video on the welders, not the gloves. I would talk to the Harbor Freight managers. I would also talk to a group of maybe professional welders and see if they've had any luck with them, if they've used them. Or, I think you can return them if they don't work, or you can get them exchanged. It's never a bad idea to go, I'm going to eat some cake. I wish I had some cake. I really wish I had some cake. Welders, not the gloves. Yeah, I would buy them and try them. That's the best way to get a result from anything. And if they're not worth it, I mean, you can always take them back to the store with your receipt and ask for an exchange. Oh, synthetic versus regular oil. Synthetic can last a lot longer. I don't know what kind my vehicle takes because it's an older car. How many miles do I have on my car? So my car only goes up to 9,900 and then resets. I'm going to say my car has about 140,000, 150,000. One of my cars, my second car, I know has 140,000, maybe 142,000. Also, Hypotherm sometimes are rebranded Metalmans. Yes, they are. There's a lot of... It's a good thing that Joel had said that. There's a lot of rebranding going on from companies that are trying to take different names. It's even happening at Harbor Freight. Sorry. It's been happening at Harbor Freight. It's even starting to happen at Tractor Supply. Ironton and the Ironton drywall lift over at Harbor Freight is the same one at Tractor Supply. I kid you not. It's the same lift. It's under a different name. Same color coded, same red lift, same adjustable parts for the drywall, same roller casters. Everything is the same except for the brand name. So they might be regionally outsourced. Do I know how to drive a stick? No. But I am willing to learn. Driving a manual transmission, I've heard, is a lot more fun, and I can actually contest to this because I've ridden in a manual transmission truck before. But there are so many ways that you're supposed to drive a manual transmission that I would need a lot of time to learn. But I will say this, for some reason, Ford Motor Company, why in the world, God knows that they did this, they decided to make the Ford Ranger pickup truck manual. You want a Ford Ranger in a used one nowadays? If you don't drive a stick shift, good luck. Because even the extended cabs. Cake is scrumptious. You're making me hungry. Stop. I had dinner. My miles is 500,000. What do you drive? Unpredictable gamer, what do you drive? Are you a Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Toyota, Subaru? Not all Rangers are stick. No, they're not. A Lambo. Yeah, that's right. You said a Lamborghini. Lamborghinis are awesome. Transmissions can be a little finicky though, but not all Rangers are stick. I know that because my very first car was a 99 Ranger. That thing was a 4-liter. No, that thing was the 2.3-liter 4-cylinder. Oh ho ho ho. I know everyone hates the 4-cylinders, but it had the optional overdrive. No, sorry, a Bugatti? Hey, Bugatti. They're good. Bugattis are great cars. It's Fiat I have a problem with. Fix it again, Tony. Fix it again, Terry. Fix it again, technician. Please fix my car. You should test drive a Tesla. Man, I would love to drive a Tesla, but I don't have the funding. They get it if you punch it, LOL. Yeah. I would love to test drive a Tesla, but that is completely $15,000 car. I mean, you can get some really good ones for around 15 grand. It's free at the dealer. Yeah, test drivings are free. I wouldn't expect... I've been at a dealer before trying to buy an old truck, and by the way, this was the worst. It was a Ford Ranger, and it wasn't my first car. The mechanic that worked on this thing either screwed it up real bad, It was an automatic transmission. It was the same exact truck that we had tried that was up in a saltwater state, and something happened to the transmission, and it wasn't very good, and it ended up being a piece of junk. That is one Ford I will not drive. Is that truck. I will not touch that truck ever again. I think somebody finally called. I think somebody called the Department of Transportation where I live and asked that this truck be crushed, because I've not seen it. Either that or someone was dumb enough to buy it. Well, people don't know how to drive trucks. Around here, around anywhere, they don't know that they are a different kind of vehicle, and they think that it's a car and that it'll work just fine. No, it's not a car. It's got a completely different platform. It doesn't matter if it's a Ford Ranger, a Toyota Tacoma. It doesn't matter if it's a Toyota Tundra. It doesn't matter if it's a Chevy Colorado. I don't care what kind of truck it is. Even if it's a four-door, you still don't have that extra maybe 5 to 600 pounds on the back of the cab like you would in an SUV. The only cars that are an exception to that rule is the 2000 model Ford Excursion. A long time ago, we had a 1998 van. Yeah, the 90s was like a highlight for cars. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, all of them. Jeep was killing it in the 90s. They've gone off the deep end now. Jeep, after Jeep decided, hey, let's merge with Fiat. Yeah, that was the worst thing they could have done. I'm sorry. If they had merged with Ford or Chevy, it would have been better. Maybe Chevy, because their engines are so good. No Jeep is ever going to beat the 4-liter V6 of the 90s. Ever. '05 Chevy Extended. Yeah, Chevy, I'm not saying that Chevy's not tough. I'm saying that the engines. It's the same thing with the Ford Taurus. The Ford Taurus is a great car. It's the stupid engine that's in it. Ford screwed that up real bad. And guess what was worse? Sorry, my relatives are having a shouting match at the dog. But, the Ford Taurus, I don't care if people think I like Ford or not. I will say this. The Ford Taurus is a piece of junk. Front to back. Junk. Garbage. Junk. It's garbage. The transmission is garbage. The engine is garbage. I don't care if it's got a 4-cylinder in it. It's junk. Chevy sucks. Now, I wouldn't say that necessarily. Chevy has some pretty good cars. Ford has some pretty good cars. Dodge has some pretty good cars. Dodge trucks used to have a problem with leaking oil and transmission fluid. Ford had that problem too, and Chevy's had that problem too. So, I guess it's what make you buy and the age of the vehicle. Shoot, I've seen some Cherokees do that. From the 90s. Oh, thanks. Joe's Crab Shack. You have an $18,000 car. Yeah, that's pretty much what my vehicle's worth. I will say this about Chevy and GM, though. Those are the only engines I have ever seen that you can absolutely beat the snot out of, and they're going to run. Same thing with the Ford Ranger. The F-150 does the same thing. 1800s. Okay, you realize that cars weren't around until... Now, I could be wrong. Wait, Ford was the first official American automaker. Yeah, you got me. I knew it. I'm pretty extensive in car history knowledge, and tools, so like Redbeard. Let me tell you guys the biggest mistake that Ford Motor Company made was taking that awesome Ford Ranger off the market. Biggest bad mistake they've made. 2013 is good. The Model S. Yeah, the models that Ford built were awesome. I tell you guys, my dream is to drive an old Chevy, an older Chevy SS, and then I want to drive an old Ford Mustang, and I'd love to get the honor to sit, not necessarily drive, but sit in a Model T. That would be cool. Or a Model A. I'm not picky. I technically think that cars should still be made that way, because people wouldn't be driving like crazy. But looks like Jiggy's live. Your dream car is Lambo. My dream car... I'm going to get so much hate. Yeah, he's live. So, we'll probably be on here a little while longer, but if you guys want to go over to Jiggy's chat, I understand. I'm so sad. No, I'm just kidding. My dream car, believe it or not, is a... Well, it's like I said, I won't be on here that much longer. Jiggy is a YouTuber that I am sub to on YouTube. I'm sorry, bus to on YouTube. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like us using that word. According to Jiggy, he does family vlogs. He's a cool YouTuber. I missed his live stream earlier today because he didn't tell anyone he was coming on live. Yeah, I'm going to cut off here in a little while. I'll be on Jiggy's stream. He was streaming live when I was eating dinner the first time. Today. So, going back to Ford. Just say the Jiggy family. I think it's Jiggy family. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm so glad that Facebook decided that they wanted to, or I'm sorry, not Facebook. I'm so glad that my message app decided to message me. So bad. Yeah, just search Jiggy family. The Jiggy family. He's live. So guys, if you guys have any more last minute questions, I'll answer one more, and then I'm definitely going to go to Jiggy's chat. I want to thank those two that gave me likes. I want to thank my new buses. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like us calling people subscribers. I don't know why. But, if not, I will bid you guys a good night, and I may come back on after he's done. I've got chat. I will tell him you're live, okay? I'm actually getting ready to get off live so I can see him. So, I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and checking out the channel. Yeah, we definitely will be live again. Although, if I am live later, I won't be live for a whole long time, because I do have other things to do. And I will not be live tomorrow morning, because I will be working on something. However, it may very well be possible that I will be live tomorrow evening. We'll see. I'll try to squeeze some time in. So, I'm going to go see Jiggy, but I will be live after his stream tonight. So, I will see you guys in the next video.